Alright, hello. Today we're going to be doing another feeding video. Um, the first one we're going to have up is our Brazilian blue. It is, I've read reports that Brazilian blues like to burrow when they're younger in slings. So, and I have found that out to be very true because I have not seen this little guy since we got it. But, just to be a good tarantula keeper, I'm going to drop just a couple of crickets. And I do this and I never see the crickets again, so obviously something's getting them. I just push them downwards towards its hole if they'll stop running. And you'll never see them again because they will be eaten. But hopefully one day I can get a good shot. I try to take good pictures and good feeding videos individually of all of them, but I think it'll be much easier since we have so many to collectively feed all of them. So the next one is going to be the salmon pink bird eater. And this one I was watering earlier, and it is very, very active, as you can tell. Okay. It is already seeming a little curious. So let's go ahead, if this will pop off. Come on. Oh, Lord. Okay. Gotta go from this side. Let's go ahead and give it a big old cricket. I don't like using roaches just because people seem to have mixed reviews of it, and I don't feel like trying to test out with roaches. They seem to like crickets, so let's see what this one wants. Oh, and there we go. Very, very ferocious. Oh, hello. How are you doing? I'm going to be rehoming this one probably within the next month or two because it does seem to be getting big at a rapid pace, which all bird eaters do. But I'm going to leave this one to eat, and I'm not going to show it too much because it starts getting its attention on us and then wants to crawl out. But hopefully, when it gets larger, I've seen really pretty pictures of these, so I'm hoping to be able to take good pictures. The next one we're going to do is the Jerusalem Gold. Now, I haven't had good luck feeding this one since I've got it. I've only had it for not too long, but it hasn't seemed like it's really wanting to eat, and I'm worried it's because of its little environment. I also am going to be rehoming them within the next week or two, but we can try a cricket if I can get it by the butt. And let's see. Oh, it might just kick it around because that's what it did last time. Yeah, it's not interested in the cricket. We'll leave it in there, see if anything happens, but if nothing happens, by the end of tomorrow, I shall just take it out. And so the next one is another Jerusalem Gold. And same thing with this one. I haven't had too much of this one really eating so far. I don't know, maybe if it's because it's environment. Maybe because, I don't know, I'm going to, again, rehouse this one as well. Let's see. Maybe it'll be interested. Yeah, probably not. But we'll just leave it in there because they haven't eaten, and I don't want them to not have food. So onwards to our next one. Not a tarantula, but it is a spider. My fiance has given her the name Chanel. All these are pretty big. Miss Chanel. We found. I want to give her a big meal. That way she can be full for a little while. Oh, there's one that's kind of small. put it in there. I don't know if Miss Chanel will eat. Not moving any. Oh, come on. Come on. We'll put it on the flour for her. Oh, well. So much luck on that. We'll give her a second because she did this last time. Come on, Miss Chanel. When I first got her, her abdomen was very, very small. And I gave her a cricket, and she lunged at it. She does not seem interested. But I see you, Miss Chanel. We'll wait a couple more seconds. She seems like she just wants to explore up here. She'll get it off camera. It's just because the cricket's not moving around too much. But she will eventually get it. There. Thank you. And we will move on to the next one. Let me move that. Oh, Jesus. The next one, great eater. Oh, that noise. Very great eater. It is our... Oh, let me get that lid. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway. This one is our Peruvian green velvet, and it's, like I said, it eats very well. It was very curious. Come here. Earlier when I was doing its water, so we're going to give it a go. We'll give it a big cricket. Trying to catch a cricket. I don't like harming the crickets because I want them to be able to get a little active. Come on, buddy. There you go. As you see, very, very active eater. Right now, I'm surprised it didn't chase it the second I dropped it in there, because normally that's what it does. It'll just kind of run after it. And it looks like it's wanting to go hide. I don't know the sexes to a lot of my tarantulas. I'm still new. Next up is our orange baboon. Now this one I'm not entirely too sure if it'll eat. It seems like its enclosure is, or its hide is now in the depths. Oh yeah, it's not one to eat. I'll leave it in there anyway. But while we're here, we never really get a really, really good picture of it or a really good shot, so we'll take a moment to admire the beauty. We can spin it around, look at the face. All right, next up we're going to be feeding our Costa Rican zebra knee, Costa Rican zebra knee. Now I don't know if this one's going to eat either. It normally eats later when no one's around, so let's just give it a... Don't stop running. Just give it a go. You know, I don't want it to... We'll see. I guess it sees that it might be eaten, so we'll give it a little nudge. Now this one does like to kind of... Oh, sorry. I was just trying to nudge it. It seemed like it was interested in it, but... Oh, no, get out of the water. There you go. Oh, it seemed very interested in it. But it keeps running away. Come on. Come on. No, don't go in the water. Water's bad for you. You will drown. Oh, I'll give it another cricket. I'll give it a bigger one, though. That way it can possibly be interested in it. Oh, yeah, it's not interested. I'll just take the bigger one out. And I'll leave that one in. It could just be kind of waking up. Maybe it was an idle mode, but we'll see. Normally this one's pretty shy eater. Next up, we're going to feed one of our little smaller guys. Let me see. This is our Jerusalem Bronze. He or she, again, not good with the sexes. They are gorgeous. Oh, it seems it made a burrow. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of hard to see, but we'll try our best. This one is normally an aggressive eater, so let's see if it gives us a little show. I can grab this bigger one. Don't know if it's going to. I know. You're running away. Stop it. Oh, there it goes. Came out of its little area, got its chunk of food, and went and hid. Sucks we couldn't get a better shot. All we're getting is just little legs, but that's okay. As long as the tarantula is happy, I'm happy. Now, on to the next. We're moving to the Chaco Golden Knee. This one's still super tiny. It's over here on this back side. Doesn't have the lovely little stripes on its knees yet, but it's still fairly young, so we're gonna hopefully get those stripes coming in not too far. Oh, it does not seem interested. That one has, I'm gonna leave that in there just because I haven't seen this one eat, but I have seen the crickets go missing while I've had it, so just a little shy eater on camera. And we'll move to, this is a tarantula that I have mixed feelings for. Some people will suggest to get this as a beginner species, and while I do agree, because it's not terrible, it's just a little shit. As you see, it has made a good little burrow, but 7 to 8 times I've had to get this water bowl. So just keep that in mind if you ever want to get a curly hair. They will constantly want to just throw hair at you. But let's see if we can let's see if we can lure. Oh, and it was very quick. Mine seems to be turning into a little fossorial, so we'll definitely, I don't know if you can see, maybe you don't see it on camera, but it looks like it has a shining effect to its head. Very, very pretty. But it is very fluffy, and I'm trying my best not to agitate because they tend to get bald on the butt area, so I do not want that to happen. But there we go. That one is a awesome eater. Loves to eat some food. I have to redo the water. Let's see. This one might not eat. It is our Brazilian black. It's fairly. Yeah, I'm not gonna really try to feed this one just because it's looking like it's about to go to molt. Its rump's pretty flesh colored, and I don't want to stress it out. But soon it's gonna molt possibly. Might get a very pretty intact molt. So we'll try on two. We'll try on two. Let me make sure. Oh, our Thai zebra leg. This one, if I remember correctly, is a very good eater, and it's fairly big. So since it is fairly big, we're gonna try to give it a decent sized cricket. Come on, you interested? Oh. Maybe that cricket's a little too inactive. I'll try a different one. I'll try one that's pretty active. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't want this cricket. It wants the other one. So, getting still a juicy one, just not an active. Yeah. Sadly, some of these they like their burrows and they don't try to venture out too far from them. And when they get what they want, they just venture back. This one is our. I love the fact that it's webbed up very nicely, but it's our Himalayan earth tiger. We'll get a little before shots if we can. This one is a very aggressive eater. And it's cool because it's set up a little web in its enclosure. I'm trying to see if I can figure out where it's at first. Oh, I see you. Well, we'll do from that side so it doesn't disturb the webbing as much. We'll do this. Come here. Don't run away. I try not to grab you by the head, but that's what it's looking like. And oh, like I said, this one's normally a pretty good eater. We can't really see in there. I'll hold it up to the light and see if we can see something. We can see it chowing down just a tiny bit. Very, very much enjoying it. Now the next one, this one is a big boy. I know he is a boy for a fact. As before I even take him out, he's already kind of active. Very, oh, sorry. I've heard stories that theirs like to run and jump. Now, this one has not ran or jumped. He just kind of sits there like a lump. But we shall, camera difficulties here, we shall see if it wants this tasty cricket. And drop. Oh, there. Oh, sprawled out, violently going nuts for it and into a little burrow. It seems it's building a little burrow in there now. Beforehand, it would just kind of walk around, and when you gave it a cricket, it would just chomp down on it. But yeah, it seems to like the darkness a little better. The next one we're going to do, I don't know if it's going to eat 100%. I just got this one recently. It is an electric, it's called the electric blue. Right now it's just kind of brown. But when it gets older, you'll see more so in the little frontal area that it'll have that pretty gorgeous blue. And I haven't fed this one at all. So let's give it a go. Oh, okay. Well, he did not seem pleased by that, so we shall just leave the cricket in there. And we'll see if it shall eat it. I love this tarantula. It is definitely one of the ones that I was aiming to get in my collection. But let's move on. We only have a few left. Do we do this one? We have not. So I have two Veracruz red rumps. This is the first one. The other one's a sling, which I already gave it a little dead cricket. Hopefully that one eats. But this one, when I was cleaning out, yes, you can see a little mold in there, sadly, but I was cleaning that out and it seemed very interested. So let's take a look and see. Oh. It was hungry. And it is retreating into its little makeshift cave for a lovely little hidden area. Now this next one, this is one I'm not entirely too sure if it'll eat, but we shall try. They have a bad history of throwing threat poses, and so far I've only gotten one, and it was just because I agitated it, and I didn't mean to. I was trying to feed it, and I guess I startled it. But this is the Thailand black. And from what I've seen, a majority of people there are pretty defensive. But let's see if it wants this little guy. Nope. Come on. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Oh. And it seems the cricket is now afraid for its life. The Thailand black seems very intrigued. I love the Thailand black's markings. Come on. I don't want the Thailand black to get a little mad at me, but also... Oh, well, there we go. It seemed hungry, so I just wanted to give the cricket a little nudge. Scrappy stuff. And, oh, is it going to come out? Oh. It's going to stay its little cavern. I love its big old mandibles. Yeah, there goes that one. And we shall try one more. We have one more. Oh, yeah. Featuring Scrappy Man. Say hello, Scrappy. Hello. But we shall try one more. This one, I am a 50-50 on it eating. Hello, Scrappy Man. Scrappy just knocked over water. But this one has seemed to me today to have been very active, so I want to try to feed him. He or she, I don't know. Let's see. It is a very explosive eater. Oh well. I'll just drop it in there. No. This one does not seem to want to go. This is one where if it does eat, it's go. Oh, well, the cricket might get eaten, might not. Oh, it seems it's made a burrow underneath. Oh well. But we have, I forgot, we have one. We shall try. Now this is one of the few spiders that, this is our Goliath pinkfoot. I'm sorry, Goliath pink toe. I got the name a little botch there. Don't you run for me. I know Martini is hungry because every meal she has had, I have to get her a little awake. So I'm going to have to spook her. I'm sorry, Martini. You see? Now you're happy that I woke you. I knew for sure she wanted to eat. The last few meals she has had died because she did not want to eat them. Oh, we'll see if she wants cricket number 2. Nope. Cricket number... Oh, she ain't getting in there. Well, the cricket escaped, so we'll just leave that in there for her later. But she seems to be enjoying her meal, chowing down. This is one of the tarantulas that I personally will take out and hold and feel comfortable holding just because she has such a good temperament. A lot of people say, "Oh, don't hold your tarantulas," but I like holding them. They're very nice. But yeah, that is majority of my tarantulas. I only have a few that I have to feed off camera, or a few that I just don't bother feeding on camera just because they are shy eaters, and it would just be kind of, I feel like it'd be very stressful on them to be put on camera. One of them being a Indian ornamental, one of the little pokies from the pokey family. This little cricket, running for his life. Oh, she is. It seems we're getting a little happy spin. We get varieties of happy dances sometimes. Sometimes they'll do the little butt wiggle. This Martini seems to be, oh, I might do a little butt wiggle. I like Martini in this little. I had another tarantula in here, and it was very, very tiny, so I decided to put Martini in here since she's a bit bigger, and put that one in the other one. She's giving a little disco spin. Oh, she seems to be going side to side now. Oh, get it, Martini. Oh, looks like she's like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to dance for you anymore. You got to pay for that. Oh my goodness. Ah, this cricket is on the move, like from the Matrix. Oh, we might see Martini get cricket number 2. Oh, never mind. She's very mad at that cricket. She said, you're disturbing my first meal. But, yep. That is all of our little creatures. We also have a couple more reptiles coming in. We'll be doing reptiles soon, showing off our reptiles. Oh, why do we have another happy dance? We do. The one that likes to throw hairs at you just for moving.